When it was announced that LittleBigPlanet 3 was going to be delisted from the PlayStation Store on October 31st, 2024, I realized that now was as good a time as ever to finally play the conclusion to the iconic trilogy that defined the PS3 era of Sony's exclusive titles. Unfortunately, as a Platinum Trophy hunter, I was disappointed to learn that hackers had shut down the servers for this game earlier in 2024, instead of shutting down something like Sally Mae or any members of the Mahomes family TikTok account. Look, I'm not telling you how to do what you do, but like, seriously? LittleBigPlanet is the greatest threat to your well-being and happiness? I hate nerds, man. Anyways, with the Platinum Trophy now being unobtainable, I decided to go for the rarest trophy that I could obtain. Unfortunately, yet again, the rarest trophy in LBP3, a guy called Quest, requires you and 3 local friends to complete co-op quests. And I don't have 3 friends that are interested in this 10-year-old game. Wow, I'm old. This all means that the rarest trophy that I can actually complete is called Ace Adventurer, and that's unlocked for acing all of the adventure levels. AKA, I need to complete all 20 levels of the main story without dying. I aced every level in LittleBigPlanet 1 back in 2011, and every level in LittleBigPlanet 2 back in 2013. How hard can it be? Well, let me tell you up front, I was not expecting to run into what may be the hardest level in any LittleBigPlanet game to date, but I gotta work my way there first. So let's get into my journey of acing LittleBigPlanet 3. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. I stream all of my gameplay live on Twitch, and honestly, it's pretty easy to find me there. So feel free to toss me a follow and catch me live for my next challenge. I started my first LittleBigPlanet 3 playthrough on a Friday night, cause what else is there to do on a Friday night? I booted up the game, reacquainted myself with the world of LittleBigPlanet, turned on my handy dandy death counter, and looked at all the customization options I've already unlocked before I even started playing. Actually, here's the thing. Apparently, either myself or someone else booted up the game on my account back in 2018 and played the first few levels. For the sake of the video and my own understanding of the game's story, I replayed those levels and pretended nothing happened. The first level was the introduction, where it was physically impossible to die. The level taught me how to run, jump, and do whatever the heck this is. Wee. Yay, gyro controls. Okay, that's not fun. I was then introduced to this game's main exposition, the story of how the 3 Guardian heroes took down the 3 Titans and saved Buncombe, as told by my new friend Newton, a happy little light bulb man. In the level Needlepoint Peaks, Newton filled me in on some more mechanics in my first predicament of the game. No, does this count as a death? Well, I think you're supposed to do this, so I'm gonna say this doesn't count. It's part of the tutorial, so be it. We're moving, we're not counting that. Editor's note, that definitely counts. But moving on. I maneuver my way across the peaks and officially finish the level with no ace medal. The first of many failed ace attempts on my first playthrough. This then led me straight onto Newton's airship where I was gifted the Pumpinator. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, you broke it. With this in hand, I sucked and blew my way through the stage. Was given a reminder of a relic from the past. Was given a reminder that I don't have a couch for co-op gaming. And earned my first ace medal. Well, this one was technically my second, but I didn't really earn the one from the introduction, now did I? No! Newton then tasked me with infiltrating Stitcham Manor and taking down the evil old lady that lives there before she can release the Titans from their resting place. So I expertly platformed my way through, learned something about the cats that were kept here. Oh, what the? They explode? Why do they explode? And unlocked yet another ace medal. Man, these things are flying right into my pocket. Quite the opposite of what happened to my lunch money back in elementary school. Just kidding, I made sure to never let go of my max sticks money. If you don't know what max sticks were, you were officially deprived as a child. To close out the prologue, it was time to fight the old lady in Tin Pot Towers. Unfortunately, this is where I first put my death counter to work. Oh no. Boo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Now would be a good time to mention that I gave myself the rule of randomizing my costume after every death. Funny enough, it led to another death. It just happened again. It just happened again. After figuring out the boss's attack pattern, I quickly dumpstered the hunk of junk and was shocked to learn that Newton was actually the old lady's son all along and that he was the one that wanted to release the Titans and take over Buncombe. With Newton unleashing chaos, the old lady took me aside and came up with a plan to find the heroes mentioned earlier, Odd Sock, Toggle, and Swoop, leading me to Book 1, Manglewood. How fitting that they made a Hollywood-themed swamp be the first hub world of the game. Upon exploring the swamp and locating a character composed of a thrown-away camera roll, I found out that I needed to find Odd Sock's marbles, because he lost his marbles. Get it? How clever. Each of his 3 marbles were located on 3 different stages. One in a casino/bank heist level, one in a space theme level, and the last one in a retro diner level. And to be upfront, I didn't ace a single level. And here's why. The high stakes heist level introduced the blink ball to me, and it's this teleporter device thingy that moved me only when I shot a ball into a portal. And you know what? It had a little bit of a learning curve, okay? Don't blame me for sending myself to my own plummeting doom. Oh! A few silly mistakes later, and I at least completed the stage. I'll make sure to revisit it later to get that medal. With one marble in hand, I then went to the Deep Space Drive-In, where I made some 5-head level moves and some 3-head level moves as well. I don't know what to classify this move as though. Please, I'm a gamer. Hold on, I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm a gamer. I'm gaming. I'm getting this collectible because I can, and I will. Watch me. What did I say? What did I say? Once that was secured, I grabbed the marble and made my way to the end of the level. No ace, but no biggie for now. The final marble rested at the top of a giant tree found in Shake, Rattle, and Roll, which I had to climb to the very top to get. This level threw in a new mechanic that quite befuddled me. What? There's no way. Yet another no ace run. I promise I was totally not dying inside as I died in game. I eventually pulled enough brain cells together to beat the level. I said, I eventually pulled enough brain cells together to beat the level. See, there's the marble. And it was time for a quick snack break off screen before unlocking Odd Sock. The fastest frick sock that is kinda odd. The only thing odd about my socks is that no one asked where I got them from. They're from Stance. Anyways, I got a chance to learn all of his gimmicks in the Crumbling Crypts, which even for a LittleBigPlanet veteran such as myself, threw me for a loop initially. Ah! With another level just barely completed, it was time for another boss fight. In Light's camera attraction, I saw Newton unleash one of the Titans. A giant swamp creature that, quite frankly, wiped the floor with me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, it's spicy. I absolutely sold, dude. Until I got my ish together and kicked its butt. This should be a fun one to ace at a later date and time. With the main story of the swamp being completed now, sorry SideQuest, I don't have time for you today. Perhaps another time though. I moved on to book 2. The Ziggurat, home to Toggle, the shape-shifting sack bro. This chapter's hub world, the Ziggurat Grand Hall, is an homage to all things cold and classical. It's now also a good time to mention that since it's impossible to die in the hub worlds, I got a free ace here and in past and future hubs. Once I became familiar with the accents here, I stepped into the first level in search of Toggle's marbles. Furry souls, hot coals. And this level is a fun one not only because I played as a Yeti, but because you can definitely tell this is where Sackboy: A Big Adventure was birthed and tested. After 2 simple mistakes made due to the camera angle and not a skill issue, I collected a marble and moved on. Next on my to-do list, try to ace flip-flop folios. To make things simple, this level involved a lot of flipping and flopping, which led to moments like these occurring. Oh no! I goofed. Oh, I really, okay. It was at this point that I started to realize that I was probably gonna have to replay most of the game. But I was okay with that, because it was also at this point that I was genuinely starting to have fun playing these new levels. They were starting to feel fresh and reminded me of simpler times, which I'll never be upset about. And just as quickly as I made peace with the current results, I found the second marble and scouted out the next level. Go Loco was the third and final marble stage of Book 2, and delivered tons of high-flying action thanks to the introduction of the hook hat. It's honestly pretty self-explanatory, and unsurprisingly, trying to ride the rails led to some absolute gems moments. It happened so fast. Oh, okay. Ah! I didn't jump. I didn't jump, dude. Ah! Oh, it's a flamethrower. I thought I just ran into it. It's a flamethrower. And after a wonderful prediction by yours truly, we're getting close. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. It's literally right there. It's the marble. I said we're getting close. It was right in front of me this entire time. I made my way back to Toggle's resting place. Now, it's kind of funny to me that they call them resting places, It sounds so ominous when they're literally just hanging out, waiting to be summoned. But anyways, Toggle's level, 2-2 Tango, was a great showcase of Toggle's two sides. That's right, this new hero can shapeshift from a hulking menace of a sackman to speedy little sack pipsqueak in the blink of an eye. It was a nifty level, but once I got to the major set piece moment of the stage, my stress levels briefly skyrocketed as the stage started to collapse. Fortunately, I was able to pull off my first ace medal of this book and prepare myself for the next Titan fight. You see, Newton was growing stronger basically by the minute, so he was able to pull some major strings and create a chain link Titan that was the focus of the level on the Link of Disaster. This boss fight was basically just a hold left stick right type of level, so all I had to do was outrun the beast and make it to the end of the stage. I, being the dingus that I am, still managed to find a way to mess up my deathless run.
I'm just running. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is that it? There's no way that's it, right? Update, I think that's it. Nicely done, Toggle.
that was it. With that Titan demolished, it was time to find the third and final hero of Bunkum. Swoop could be located in the Bunkum Lagoon. Book 3 starts off by introducing me to a European fantasy world that only has 2 marbles. That's right, they changed things up for the third and final world. How daring. The first level I took on, the Mask Maker's Tower, gifted me the Boost Boots, which allowed me to, you guessed it, boost. What? You expect me to say boost here? Or say something else to throw you off for the purpose of making a cheap joke? I promise I'm not that clever. Once I got a feel for the boots and a taste of death due to my own collectible greed.
Oh no!
No, I sold myself. No, I sold.
Oh no, because I wanted a stupid collectible.
And not at all due to cold hands or a lack of skill or just general stupidity.
What?
I cleared the level and left with a marble in hand. After messing around in the hub world.
Does that count? Does that count as a death? I think it does. I think I have to.
And unlocking the Illuminator, thanks to becoming a great patron at the local costume emporium, I decided to pursue the final marble in the belly of the beast. I don't know what happened in between books 2 and 3 to cause the difficulty to spike so severely, but it absolutely started to wreck my evening.
That kills you though. Hold on. I'll wait for the next one. Oh, I timed it so poorly. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, no way, bro. No way, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to ride the salmon. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking stupid. I'm gonna die. You know, that's not how I was expecting to die, so you know, it's a win in my book. No! This is a fit right here. Oh no. Oh my god.
While it was a fairly unique level, I was glad to complete it and move on. Once again, I'll have my hands full later for the ace runs. In preparation for the level Cloud Caravan, Swoop, our third and final hero, made an appearance and unlocked my first trophy of this playthrough. Now Swoop has the ability to fly and dive, so that led to an extremely fast-paced and action-packed level. I had to adhere to the 5 Ds of dodgeball here. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. And I was actually able to successfully do that all the way through to the end of the stage, unlocking yet another trophy. It was then time to take on Newton. Except things didn't go too well as Sackboy ended up getting captured and imprisoned in the span of about 10 seconds. So it was up to me and the 3 heroes to break him free in the Great Escape. That's right, I had to put all of my skills to the test here. And let's just say that I had to bump up the death counter quite a bit. What the? Cool 3-part level though, and I eventually freed Sackboy and moved towards the final tussle. As the crew approached Newton, he had an epiphany as he unleashed the 3rd Titan. He realized that his mind had been overtaken by negative thoughts and that he was better than that. He became a changed man after he stopped letting the negative thoughts get to him. Now if only the people of Reddit could do the same. And you know what that led to? Newton getting eaten by the Titan. So it was up to me to save the day. And boy, did I try to do that. Emphasis on try. The final boss of the game was not an easy foe to take down. There were multiple stages that, once again, required me to play as all 4 playable characters. And not just play as them, but execute multiple tasks with speed and precision. Unfortunately, this is where I learned something new about the game.
No! Why would I launch like that, dude? What the? Why? What? Wait, I have to restart it because I died so many times? You're kidding me.
Yep, well, that sucked. So after restarting the fight, I vowed to stick to the classic naked versions of all the characters and went to work. I'd normally insert a montage here, but instead, I'll just show off my favorite death counter milestone.
Dude, there is no room or time to do anything. Also, nice. Where is it? Nice. Oh, brother.
Moving on. I was so locked in by the end of it that I'll just let that passion do the talking for me for a sec.
I locked in! Let's go! Oh, let me just confirm that. Okay, I did not wake up my baby, so we're... Did not wake up the baby, we're good.
So after roughly 5 hours, a total of 74 deaths, the reuniting of Newton with his papa, and the heart of Buncombe being restored, I offered some thoughts about my initial playthrough of LittleBigPlanet 3.
Here's my professional LittleBigPlanet veteran review of LittleBigPlanet 3. LittleBigPlanet 2 is better, but LittleBigPlanet 1 is still the best one, in my opinion. I will not be told that I am wrong. You can debate it in the comments if you want to, but you're wrong. Simple as that.
Alright, enough yapping. It's time for some ace runs. This trophy isn't going to unlock itself, you know. Especially since I've only aced 5 out of the 20 levels at this point. So I started back in the prologue and went to work. Thankfully, there were only 2 stages I needed to redo. For this one, I just had to go around the forced reset using the boost boots that I had acquired during my story playthrough. And then for the boss, I just needed to not make a stupid mistake, so this was a pretty easy section to finish acing. It took no longer than 5 minutes once I was in the proper levels. Next up was Book 1, where I aced exactly 0 levels originally. My plan of attack, take out the stages one by one, going from left to right. And let me tell ya, these levels were a lot easier to ace when I didn't go for the collectibles. The space level was a cakewalk, the retro diner themed tree proved to be no problem, the heist provided a scare caused by my own impatience, but I managed to save myself using my quick reflexes to correct my own mistake in the moment. Trust me, this goes a long way in my marriage. And the Oddsock level did provide more than just a scare. In fact, it gifted me my first reset of the ace run night. Thankfully, it was a stupid error on my part, and I was able to get the ace on my second attempt. And to wrap up Book 1, all I had to do was beat the swamp boss without dying. But as you can see, it took me a few tries to relearn the fight and successfully ace the stage. But once I put everything together, I pulled through to close out this set of stages. In Book 2, I just needed to ace the 3 marble stages and the boss stage. So go past version of me for acing the toggle level in the days prior. I pulled out some of the best candy in the world to really wake my brain up and got to pure Sweat City level gaming on the Yeti level. Next, I mastered the Flippity Floppity Folios level, as I easily recalled what tripped me up before and made sure to be better this time around. That left me with Go Loco, the final marble level of this book. And boy howdy, did some of the mechanics of this stage continue to stump me.
No, I did not attach! Either that was me yelling that got caught on the monitor, or my baby just farted. And then I think that should end the stage.
And to clear out the ziggurat, I needed to ace the chain link boss fight. And well, I didn't have too much success with my first attempt back at it.
Jump! 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 You dingus!
Luckily, resetting stages is pretty easy in this game, and I got it on the next attempt. Again, this boss fight is just a go-right simulator. Baby stuff. So after 1 whole hour of earning ace medals, I was down to the final 4, all located in Book 3, aka the Lagoon. I was left with the 2 marble stages and the 2 final stages. The hardest stuff in the game, besides like Nathan Drake being a playable character. But anyways, I went into the belly of the beast and just ran into an array of issues.
Oh my, where did my boots go? Where the f did my boots go? God freaking dang it, dude. Oh my goodness.
But after a few failed attempts, I finally had a successful run and put the stage behind me. Up next, the Mask Maker's Tower, which actually wasn't all that difficult to ace. Sure, I made one mistake due to my own impatience and my desire to be a god gamer, but we can overlook that because now it is time for the final normal level. I say final normal level because there's still the final boss after this, but it's more of a boss stage than a story stage, you know? This is the stage that required me to play as all 3 of the new heroes of the game, and the devs made sure to make this the hardest level. It's basically 3 stages in one, and if I messed up at any part of it, I had to redo the whole thing. And I'm not kidding when I say that I had to redo the stage over and over and over and over again. Before I even got close to successfully earning its ace medal. Certain parts of Oddsock's portion tripped me up repeatedly, Areas of Toggle's turn made me want to slam my controller into my desk, had it not been for my sleeping baby across the hall. And sections of Swoop Stage just proved that I absolutely got lucky to complete it nearly flawlessly the first time I played it. There were many, many, many heartbreaks until I finally locked it in.
Can I do this tonight? Is this possible? I am determined.
Whoa.
Oh. Wait, is that it? That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're done. We're done with the stage. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that.
So after playing perhaps the hardest stage ever in LittleBigPlanet's history for nearly an hour, which I don't know if you noticed, but my death counter broke triple digits due to this monstrosity of a level, I was down to my final ace medal, the final boss stage. And what a great test of my LBP gaming prowess. Let the footage speak for itself.
No! This part's freaking hard. Okay. I sold. I absolutely sold. Why did I jump off of that? Oh, dude. You go this way. What? No, what just happened? Oh my. I was not ready.
Nice, thank you. And we're on.
Let's go, Swoop.
Onwards. And we're chilling. Okay. And boop. And bada bing, bada boom. We'll go through there, hit this jump. This part's easy. Just gotta wait to time it. I remember this part being pretty tight.
Oh, let's go, dude. Ace Adventurer. Ace all the adventure levels.
After multiple nights of grinding out the last entry of the LittleBigPlanet trilogy, I had finally unlocked the rarest trophy that a solo player can unlock in LittleBigPlanet 3. You can probably tell how I was feeling afterwards, and deservedly so. After such an exciting series of events, it was definitely past my bedtime, so I vowed to give Sackboy a big adventure a try in what's probably going to be many months. Shout out to my backlog. If you want to see me tackle my backlog, make sure to drop a sub and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me play next. Just remember, you are loved, and I appreciate you. And if you want to see me expertly handle another tough challenge, make sure to click the video on screen.
Peace.